Learn how to support the growth of others. We all should be growing our entire lives. There's something that everyone in this room could do. Learning and the development of others is a righteous thing. Learn how to develop collective leadership. Don't start with something and then all of a sudden want to bring me in. I'm salty when I come in the room. You can have a concept, but then don't have it all figured out and think you're just going to appoint me to something without an opinion. That's unbrotherly. That's unsisterly. That's unbrother sweetheart relationshipy. That's pretty cheap. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Learn how to develop, learn how to analyze experience. There's some experience you don't need. There's somebody from 74 I don't want you to meet. But then I done met someone from 2009 I don't want you to meet. Analyze that experience. Think about it. And then find out how critical it can be to what you do. Learn how to question oneself and others. You heard me say question oneself. Because we're kind of tough on each other. You ask me a question that you won't ask the president of Harvard. Oh, why don't you fix the cracks on the ground at your place? Harvard got cracks all over the place. They call them vines, and they cover them with vines. She walked in the room. Oh, we're so grateful to see you today. Question. Learn how to ask questions. It's okay to ask questions, but don't shatter somebody with your question intentionally. Learn how we're supposed to do that. Engage in real conversations with people and ask those questions. I saw you in the lobby. The most important place at any conference, if you want to know about it, is the lobby. Not those rooms you're in. Because you walking out those rooms, I heard you. I would have. Me and my man were complaining about the pork. But we wasn't here ordering it. So I said, well, guess what? I guess I could just go buy something else instead of jumping up talking about, oh, I'm so disappointed. I'm glad everybody liked the pork. Had some. I hope you were full. The rest of the plate looked pretty good, right? But I wasn't here planning, so I can't get salty about that. I didn't even tell them I had a restriction. Okay? So that's my fault. Own some of this before you start slinging stuff all around. But the lobby is the place. And if you don't know that, you better head your butt there when you go to those conventions related to your job. Every important decision is made in the men's room, women's room, or the lobby. It's not going to happen in the light like that. Okay? Learn democracy. That's a little difficult discipline because it sort of involves onion struggle of working through some of the differences that we have as individuals. Learn to sustain hope. You better have some hope. If we didn't have hope, you wouldn't be here. Do you know what it's like when you walk around and somebody wants to know what's that? You don't have to do that now. Please. I used to go home to Pittsburgh. What's that? Now you start a chapter in Duquesne. Now I got family members. Now it's like, oh, you know, they looked at my brand on my arm. They're like, what? Did you sort of miss that? You know? Is that like, what is that? Is that H? That's a joke, y'all. So, learn to create community. That's the last thing. But let me just say this about our founders, and I'll go to my seat. Our founding brothers understood that leadership, academics, business, government, religious, or whatever sphere of life in which it may be placed, is hardly worth its salt if it at the deepest level is not fueled by the desire to effect social change. See, they started in a period, this fraternity continues to appeal to me because our origins in that turbulent period of the 60s reveals in its underlying purpose to effect change through the leadership that it cultivates in this fraternal community. And so through the whirlwind of that civil rights demonstrations, through all those times, there are some fundamentals that you don't understand the gift that is to us as an organization. And so my challenge to you as rising stars is that you keep rising and that you follow our stars. You've been recognized here today for demonstrating leadership both academically and in the community. So clearly you're chosen because you're something else. But the stars have a challenge, and that challenge is keep the darkness of the night from being so all-encompassing as to blind us. Stars serve as a reference point when we lose our way, so always make sure you're helping us point in the wrong direction, the right direction when you see us going in the wrong direction. Stars, and sometimes long wait for dawn's light, provide a focal point for our wishes, our hopes, and our dreams. So keep doing that. Stars inspire curiosity, wonder, and adventure. Stars inspire women and men to reach for more understanding. Stars remind us that while we are not the center of the universe, we benefit from its immense wealth and its energy. Stars burn brilliantly out of the black canopy of the night sky, reminding us in this silent and alienating darkness that we are not alone. I challenge you to be the stars, like these stars. Keep rising, and as our families, our communities, and our world passes through the cycles of day and night, your leadership, however, in whatever realm you tend to exercise it, will be our light, our inspiration, and our hope. Thank you, brothers, for having me here today. I'm so grateful, I'm honored, I'm energized, and I'm so proud to be in Iota. Thank you so much.